Yo, what is going on, everybody? I am your host, Slackerz Game, bringing you the next matchup of the Fighter Pass tournament. It's a tournament where we pretty much gathered a bunch of potential characters that could be DLC in Smash Ultimate. Basically, all these characters have no representation in Smash currently, so, well, that checks the box for them. Like what Reggie said at the Game Awards, characters that are not currently in Smash or series not in Smash will, that's kind of where they're going for the DLC, so that's what all these characters are for. So if you want to participate and vote, you're more than welcome to. Just down in the comments, simply type the name of one of the two characters you see in the title of today's video. Pretty simple, easy to do it. You can vote for both if you really want to, but you only get one vote, so either vote for character A, character B, or say both. Whatever you want to vote, it's all good. So, voting stays open for 1 week. So 1 week after it gets uploaded, we figure out the winner and loser, and then, characters move on accordingly. So it's a double elimination tournament, meaning character has to lose twice. So if they lose, they drop down to a loser bracket. And then if they lose again, then they're done. Double elimination. But if you win, you kind of move your way through the winner's bracket until, there's a champion of the whole thing. Pretty simple. That's how tournaments work. So, if there's a tie in the voting, I'll flip a coin on camera. You guys will see it, and we'll break the tie that way. Hopefully it doesn't happen. So with that out of the way, let's kind of go over the results from last week, which was, Game 8, I want to say? I'm pretty sure it's Game 8. It was Yoshimitsu from the Soul Calibur / Tekken series taking on Sub-Zero from the Mortal Kombat series. So two well-rounded veteran fighters taking on each other. But one fighter came out over the other, and the results for that, 29 votes, Sub-Zero. Hopefully my face cam's not in the way. Sub-Zero, 29 votes, Yoshimitsu, only 19. So Sub-Zero gets to move on to face Crash Bandicoot in the next round. So congrats to Sub-Zero. But like I said, it's a double elimination tournament. If you lose, drop down to the loser bracket, which is where Yoshimitsu drops to. So Yoshimitsu will end up taking on Spyro in the next round. So that should be pretty interesting one, I'd say. But I guess that's the results for that one. So we got to go over the matchup for today. And the matchup, it's just personally two characters that I'm not too keen on, honestly. If either of these characters were actually announced, I'd kind of be like, okay, whatever. But the two characters are Lara Croft from the Tomb Raider series taking on Sans from Undertale. So Sans, I'll get to Sans. But first up, Lara Croft, right? Tomb Raider. I guess the big point I want to just right up front, made by Square. Square's rumored to be getting that DLC character. So, gotta be... I hate that picture. There we go. This is messed up. But, Square's rumored to be getting that DLC character, and you gotta... I think you gotta have Laura's name in consideration. I don't think she's likely by any means. I definitely think perhaps somebody from the Dragon Quest series is likely. Perhaps Sora. Maybe even Gino, to an extent, has a better chance than Lara Croft. But she's got a big name that follows her. She's been around since, the 90s. She really made a name for herself in gaming on the PlayStation, I want to say. I just remember, I grew up on Nintendo. I had buddies that grew up on PlayStation, and I remember them talking about, oh, yeah, I played the Tomb Raider game, and it was, so awesome. So it's like an action adventure. And, you could just kind of base a moveset around that, around her games, obviously. Where else are you going to make a moveset for? But she's got, her bow and arrow. She's got, I guess you could use some sort of guns if you really wanted to. You could use a flare gun, actually. That'd kind of be pretty neat. There's all sorts of, I guess we'll just call them weapons from her game to incorporate into her moveset. So, it's an action adventure, but it's not really... I was going to say puzzle. I don't know why I was going to say puzzle game. That is not right. But she's got a lot... She's got stuff going for her, for sure. She's got the big name. She's from a company that we're expected to have a DLC character from. But I don't think she's high on that list at all. And I don't know. To me, if somebody brings up Lara Croft in Smash, which honestly isn't that often... really. It's I've rarely seen the name pop up, but I guess this is just me thinking this way. I don't think Laura really fits Smash Bros. I don't think she fits the style. If she were to ever get into like one of these mascot party brawler kind of games like Smash Bros, I'd say let her go to if PlayStation All Stars, if that ever got a sequel. I think just fit that game a bit better. More history with PlayStation. Plus, you could have the rivalry Nathan Drake against Lara Croft. I think that actually be pretty good. I think that fits way better. So I'd rather see her in a PlayStation kind of version, maybe an Xbox, because Xbox has sort of had some sort of exclusive with the Tomb Raider games, and or I guess release wise exclusive deals, whatever you want to call it. But I just think I can't see Laura fitting in just the I can't see her fitting in Smash Bros. I don't know. Just kind of one of those characters that you might see in the game if it were to happen, and just kind of be like, all right, something just, I don't know, it just doesn't quite feel right. I don't know. I just for some reason I'm just getting that vibe. Maybe she's more of a realistic sort of character, unlike a Pikachu or a Kirby or something like that, it kind of sticks out. Yes, I get we have Snake and Bayonetta and Cloud and, like that, but I don't know. It's not a knock against her. It's not that I don't like the character. I like the character. Like I said, I'd like to see her in PlayStation All Stars 2 if that were a thing. But I can't see her in Smash Bros. So, I mean, I think by default I'm going to vote Sans, honestly. I think the moveset wise, the potential for that, there's just the whole vibe around the character. I like that so much better. Plus, didn't Sakurai say that he's played the game or that he likes the game too? So I guess is that sort of like a point in favor for Sans? Who knows? But in case you don't know who he is, this character, this little skeleton boy thing, is like he's lazy. He's lazy, so people could relate to that, I suppose. How could you kind of like portray his laziness? Oh, like in a taunt, that'd be kind of cool. He just kind of whatever, I'll get to it when I get to it. But for moveset wise, I guess he's got kind of like psychic powers, you could say. He's pretty good at like teleporting. I think forget how he actually phrases it in the game, but moves quickly. No, that's not it either. But he teleports, so he's got can move around. I think he's got like some sort of blaster. Can't remember the official name, but he's got stuff based around his game. Some people say, I don't know if this is true or not, but some people say Sans is like another Ness. So I guess playstyle wise, if you want to envision it like that, I guess you could. But not a direct copy paste moveset, not that, but something along those lines makes sense. But if you want to talk about characters that have a pretty good following, I mean both these characters do, but Sans brings a lot of people like to bring up Sans. I mean when you see a lot of character want list and hoping for DLC, Sans is on a lot of the list. Let's be fair. Let's be honest. Way more than Lara Croft is, especially. I don't know. Sans could just kind of. I think first of all, Sans fits. Not first of all, but I just think he fits the Smash style a bit better than Lara Croft. I think he'd make for a bit more of an interesting character than her as well. Again, just my opinion. So I mean, I'm voting Sans. I think he's got some unique stuff he can offer and bring to the table. So yeah, my vote is Sans in this one. So yeah, that is gonna be it for this one. Let's go give you the sneak peek for tomorrow. Whereas we'll get the results from Slime against Doom Guy. Should be weird. Okay, yeah, and then that's the results. And then the matchup tomorrow is Geralt. Geralt finally making an appearance, taking on Banjo-Kazooie. So we'll see how that ends up playing up. But that'll be for tomorrow. And I guess nothing more to say other than, again, one vote per person. Down in the comments, simply type either, who is it? Simply type Lara Croft. You can put Laura too, for short, whatever. Either put Laura, Sans, or if you really want both these characters in the game as DLC, you can vote both. That's totally fine. I guess I'm expecting Sans to win. I don't hear people bring up Lara's name a lot, so I guess I'll just kind of be somewhat interested to see, if and how many people vote for Lara. So I think Sans will win this, but we'll find out next week. Anyway, that is going to be it for this one. So hopefully you guys enjoyed as usual. Hopefully we catch you on the next one. Peace out, everybody.